She sat on the couch, fingers tracing the edge of her phone, long African hair falling over one shoulder. The house was beautiful, tastefully furnished, warm lighting, a magnificent bungalow many admired. Yet her heart felt unseen. It wasn't that her husband was unkind. He provided, he showed up, he wasn't abusive. He was just busy. Busy mornings, busy days, busy weekends. The check-in text that once made her smile had slowly disappeared. The laughter in the evenings had been replaced by silence and scrolling. And weekends? Those belonged to football friends and catching up. So one evening, she finally spoke. Not angrily, not accusingly, just honestly. "I don't feel seen anymore," she said softly as they sat in the living room. "I don't feel loved the way I used to. We don't spend time together and I miss us." He was quiet, because what she didn't know was that he had been carrying something too. When he came home, he often met a tired woman, a frown born not from anger but exhaustion, a silence that felt like rejection. The warmth she once welcomed him with had been replaced by weariness. The curiosity about his day was gone, and slowly, without either of them planning it, they stopped reaching for each other. They slept in the same bed, shared the same house, but lived like roommates. And this is where many marriages are today. Not broken by betrayal, not destroyed by hatred, but eroded by neglect, busyness, and unspoken needs. And how do we begin a shift? As a wife, you realize your exhaustion. You begin to communicate needs without accusation. You create emotional safety instead of silent resentment. You invite connection instead of waiting to be noticed. You rest, not to escape, but to restore yourself. Remember, you do not need to perform joy, but you can choose openness. As a husband, you have to realize provision alone isn't presence. You have to choose to be emotionally available, not just physically present. You initiate quality time even when tired. Reclaim small habits like calling during the day and checking in. Protect your time for your marriage as you protect the time with your friends. Remember, love needs attention to stay alive.